This is a review of the Commlite EF to Micro Four Thirds SpeedBooster adapter. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It is Prab here, and today we're taking a look at the Commlite EF to Micro Four Third 0.71 times SpeedBooster adapter. Full disclaimer, this adapter was sent to me for a review, but all the thoughts on this thing are my own opinions. So the Commlite SpeedBooster comes in this small little box with nothing other than the adapter itself. The good thing is that the adapter is shipped in this soft foam, so it does protect the adapter while it's in transit. Regarding build quality, the adapter feels very solid in the hand. Both the mounts on the front and rear are made of metal, although the one on the back is painted black for some reason. On the actual body of the adapter, there are no controls whatsoever. The only thing you will find on the body of the adapter is the lens release button and the branding itself. Inside the adapter, we have the actual piece of glass itself that acts as the speed booster, and there is the micro USB port to update the firmware of the adapter. Also, something else that I noticed was that the lens fits very nicely onto the adapter and locks in place very smoothly, but there is a bit of wobble when you put the adapter onto the camera mount. Now let's take a look at how the adapter actually performs. So the lens I'm going to be using to test this adapter is going to be the Sigma 18-35mm f1.8. The glass element inside the adapter squeezes the image coming from the lens by a factor of 0.71 times and additionally gives you an extra stop of light. So effectively, a 35mm lens with a 0.71 times speed booster on a Micro Four Third body will act like a 50mm full frame equivalent focal length. Alright, so if that all was confusing, the only thing you need to know is that you just have to multiply the focal length and aperture of your lens by 1.42 times to get the full frame equivalent parameters. Regarding image quality, overall I'm happy with the image that this adapter delivers, but there is some degradation of sharpness and also a little bit of haloing when the lens is wide open. Let me show you a few examples of what I mean. So the setup I'm using for this test is the GH4 with the Commlite adapter and the Sigma 18-35mm. So in this first image, the lens is at 18mm. Going from left to right, we have the lens at f1.2 focused on the Nikon text, and you can see the haloing around the text. Then in the middle, we have the lens at f1.8, and we can see that it gets rid of the haloing, but it's still not the sharpest image. So finally, on the right, we have the lens at f4, and the image here looks clean without any halo effect and is sharp overall. In this next example, we have the lens at 35mm, and at this focal length the image did not suffer much from haloing effect wide open, but there was a slight loss of sharpness which gets better as you stop the lens down to something like f4. Now let's move on to the autofocus performance. So the first question is, does this adapter allow autofocus? And the answer is yes. Is it any good for recording video? Well, that depends on how you want to use it. So if you want to tap to focus, it works fairly well with some hunting here and there, but if you want to use it in continuous autofocus mode, then it's not usable in my opinion. But then again, that's an issue with Lumix cameras themselves as well, so I don't blame the adapter in this case as much. Something I do want to mention is that the adapter does not come with a Hex Tool to remove the tripod mount. I personally prefer to use my adapters without any tripod mounts, so that's something you need to keep in mind. Overall, I feel like this is a very well built and well priced adapter that allows users to adapt EF lenses onto their Micro Four Third bodies, with the benefits of having that speed booster element between the lens and the sensor. So this was my review of the Commlite EF to Micro Four Third SpeedBooster adapter. Hope you guys found this video helpful, and if you did, definitely hit the like button and consider subscribing. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you.